Hello, Karen. Happy June. I know that we skipped last week. Happy belated Memorial Day, everyone. It is wonderful to see you as always.
Katie. Oh my God, it's amazing to see you. Happy June slash what the actual fuck. Oh my, hello.
Seriously, hello. I know I need to stop saying happy of the month. I know I've been saying that I am not going to talk about the month, but you know what? Whatever. Here I am. So, yes, happy June. Happy our birth months, which June is mine, July is yours. So we're entering birth
Yes.
season. Birth season. That's weird. Birthday season, I guess. But yes. So our birthdays are coming up, which is very exciting.
It's super exciting. Oh my gosh. Man, I'm gonna set these 40s on fire. I got like a month and a half
Yes.
more of my 40s and yeah, I'm gonna fuck it up. Sorry, everybody. I apologize in advance for my behavior.
I love it. Just own it. I was out with friends the
Sorry.
other day, and this friend came over and gave me a birthday gift, and I was like,
Oh.
"Oh," she's like, "Well, isn't it your birthday soon?" And I was like, "Yeah, it's like in a month." But yes, I didn't want to make her feel bad, and so like I felt, I was like, "Yes, of course." It was a blow up, like it looks like a Burger King crown, but it's like you inflate it. I'll have to wear it on the pod at some point, maybe close to my birthday.
It's your actual birthday.
Yes, my actual birthday. Exactly.
Oh,
In June. It's
I
very
mean, that's
nice.
so right. That's so kind of you, though, to not make her feel bad because she is way off. Let's to be clear.
Yeah, I was like, oh, it's in 3 weeks. No, it's five, but it's fine. Like it's within. Let me think. I was gonna
Mm,
say the second quarter of the year, but it's not. It's in the third quarter. So like I can't even say that. So I
yeah,
mean,
yeah.
yeah, that's it's all good. I still love her. She's great. But okay, wait, before we get started, Karen, I must hear. So, according to your Instagram,
Oh
you
my
were
gosh.
in a wild weather situation and you saw Beyonce, sounds like in the same
Yes.
24-hour period.
Yes. Well, I mean, in the same like 5 hour period
Oh my,
or
okay, wait.
less.
What happened?
Oh my gosh. Well, so picture it. Soldier Field, 2025. So
Oh my
Beyonce
gosh.
had 3 nights in Chicago. Opal and I had tickets. My cousin and I had tickets for Thursday night. And, you know, she got down there super early. I got down there super early. Show was supposed to start at 7. And as we were on our way, we got news that Beyonce was probably not taking the stage, was absolutely not taking the stage before 9 p.m. because of severe weather in Chicago.
Oh shit. And also, wait, so Soldier Field is open air, right?
Correct. Oh, yeah.
Oh my
Oh, no.
God.
Yeah. You're just there out in the elements with God and
In
everybody.
in the elements. Cowboy Carter in the elements. Oh my
Oh,
God.
and I mean, it's right on the lake too. So it's
Oh
just
shit.
like,
Yes.
yeah. So Opal had managed to find this like shanty that was a bar. I
Okay.
don't it is not like it doesn't look like a permanent structure. Like it looks like an ice fishing shanty with a bar in it. Like that's the only way I can describe this thing. It's like on the harbor. She found this man, shout out to you, Phil, who kept buying us drinks.
Oh wow, that's amazing.
I
I
know.
love a person who's buying you drinks before a Beyonce concert. Yes, Phil. Yes.
Oh, love the barfly Phil. And so we're in our ice fishing shanty feeling very smug about the severe weather until the severe weather started. And it was like, oh, it flooded in there.
Wait, what?
Oh, yeah, no, no. There's like water up to our ankles. And I mean, the tarp was like, it was like so wild. This was in my Instagram. There's a reel on my Instagram, right?
Oh
That
my
you very kindly
God.
commented on. But it
Yes.
was just like, oh, okay.
Okay, it was a tarp. We're talking tarps.
It
So like
wasn't
you're shaking like plastic.
and it was a tarp is not the right word. But it was plastic. It was not like
Oh my God.
drywall. Do you know what I'm
Okay, wait.
saying? Like,
Were you fearing for your life at this moment, Karen? Like take us through. I mean, like were you like was the severe weather like a tornado? Was it going to be like a lake tsunami? Like what are we talking here?
I mean, it was raining really hard and lightning and thunder. Also, I may have mentioned earlier that Phil was buying us drinks. So
Yeah.
by the time it started raining, I was just like, right, like I
You're like, I'm
just,
good. I'm good. Yay.
this is amazing. I don't even know how long this lasted. At a certain point, we made a run for it. Fortunately, Soldier Field was not that far away. We got inside and, you know, Opal's daughter was working the show. And so we were getting like these updates from the staff. And so Soldier
Oh.
Field had like made everybody shelter in place. So like we walked in and everybody was like sitting on the stairs and sitting like nobody could be out where the actual seats were.
Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
it was just like, oh my God, just like mobs of damp people. It was,
Oh, everyone in a cowboy hat.
yeah, oh, so much damp fringe. So many wet rhinestones. Oh,
Oh, wet
yeah.
rhinestones. That's sad.
Yeah, no, so much. Ooh, yeah. Lot of chaps too.
A
So,
lot of chaps, a lot of jean, wet
oh,
jean, like jean jacket, like Canadian
yes.
tuxedo vibes, where it's like
Yes.
you can't get dry.
No, no, denim on denim on denim.
Yes,
Yeah.
denim. That's what I mean. Denim.
Yes,
Yes.
yeah, like just little Post Malone denim on. Yeah. So the good news is Beyonce did eventually take the stage.
Thank goodness.
I was worried that we were going to get an abbreviated show because, of course, there's a noise ordinance for Soldier Field because it's on
Oh,
the lake, but like so are people's condos and apartments. And but she took the stage at 10:15 and did not leave the stage until 1 a.m. And I mean, obviously, it was incredible. Like I feel like there are no words that are too big to describe being at a Beyonce show. Like
oh,
it's just, I mean, it's just the best time, and she's just incredible, and she's so grateful to the fans, and yeah, I mean, it's just fucking fantastic, and it was like hashtag worth it, almost dying in a fucking tsunami on the lake. Um, what else? Do I have?
wait. I'm so okay. I have a couple questions. Was it raining
Yes.
while she was performing?
Oh no! So that was the thing. Like they had to wait for everything to blow over. And I mean, the shout out to you meteorologists. They were right. Like the storm blows, so it's like super dramatic and lightning and thunder and the rain and the flooding and whatever. And then it blew over and it was perfectly clear.
Oh,
Not a cloud in the
perfect.
sky. Oh
Oh
yeah.
my gosh, that's amazing.
So yeah, I mean, I will also say one of the things, and this I've only seen Beyonce twice. Opal's seen Beyonce like a million times. One of the things that struck me is that like the fastest songs come on after midnight.
Oh,
Like
interesting.
Cuff It came on at like 12 something, and I was like, girl, I don't, what? I guess I'm dancing. I cannot feel my feet right now. I just was like, I mean, yeah, she goes hard. And like, I feel like all, like, there's this, like, all of your favorite songs and all of your favorite dance songs and whatever. And you're like, oh,
Yes.
it is nighttime. Like, it
It
is
is.
the middle of the night.
I should be in deep REM sleep
Oh
right
my
now. Like
God.
this is so late. Oh, I'm so glad it was great. I'm so glad you were
So
able to
good.
do it. Were you worried that the show would be flat out canceled?
Oh yeah. I mean, and I just thought like I was worried it was gonna get canceled. And I just thought like, oh God, when is it gonna get added? Right. Because they cancel it and then they tack on a show at the end,
Oh,
which is what happened for Renaissance. So Renaissance was supposed to end in New Orleans and it ended in Kansas City because they canceled the Kansas, right? Like
yes,
so I knew
yes.
we'd make it up, but I was worried about when it would be, and I just didn't
Of
wanna,
course. Right. It's like you budget that time and like you're with Opal and you're
so
with the
excited.
barfly at the shack and it's like you're having this amazing time. Like you don't
Right?
want
My
to
ice icing
recreate. Yes,
shanty.
exactly.
No, totally. Yeah, I really it's so funny. Like as I was telling people about this experience over the weekend, everybody was just saying, I mean, it made the national news. Like we were
Oh,
listening to MSNBC, like on the, I then took a road trip and like it was like one of the top stories is that severe weather in Chicago delays Beyonce's show, right? Like,
wow.
but like part of the conversation was all always also like these mofos paid so much money for those tickets. They're not leaving.
No, no one is moving.
No,
Just
no.
poncho up, bitches. Like that's it. Like wet rhinestones and all. I mean, that is, they're not moving. Are you kidding me? Hypothermia and
No.
all. Nope, no, it's, I could lose
Yeah.
a toe, but I'm gonna see Beyonce.
Oh no. Yeah, right. Like my ass is stuck to my seat in my chaps, but like I'm not leaving.
I am
Yeah, I
thriving
just
in this life. Yes.
exactly.
Oh
Oh
my
God.
gosh, Karen, I'm so
That's
glad you
great.
had fun. I'm so glad. That's
No.
incredible. Also, like, this is what I'm hearing about the Beyonce show, like, from everybody. Like, it's like such a good show. I mean, not that you want to compare Beyonce to Beyonce, but do you have a favorite of the Renaissance show from 2 years ago and this one, or they're just different?
They're different. They definitely are different. And I saw one in New Orleans at the Superdome and one home. I mean, it was also fun to see her
That's
in
so awesome.
Chicago.
Yeah,
Yeah. And I feel like no matter how much I love a song, I always love it more after I see her do it live.
for
So
sure. For
there's
sure.
also the fun of that.
Totally. Like I can think about Cuff It and like, all of the ones from the Renaissance album and like I can imagine her singing him and like
Right.
with the dances and the I mean she's so fierce. Like I mean she's so there is no one. Yeah, she's just a
Yeah, no,
singular performer.
for sure. And okay, I'll say two last things. One, it was also so fun to see like Blue Ivy's like in the show. Like
Oh,
it's not like, Renaissance, it was like, ooh, are you gonna get blue?
yeah.
Like she is just like in the show.
Oh, that's
Oh
awesome.
my God, she's so great. And then, Rumi is so cute. And so I love that. And the other thing I'll say is that like I had this realization the other day. Maybe I've said this on the pod that like as dark as this current timeline is in many ways, I just bring myself back to I get to be alive at the same time as Beyonce. And I
Yes.
mean, that makes everything okay.
Yes, it's so
Yeah.
true. It's
Yeah.
so true. And it's like we are alive at the same time as so many incredible human beings and so
Yes.
many incredible advancements and so many incredible like it's just yeah, how incredible is this? It's a good time to be alive also
Yeah.
and the other
Yeah.
stuff. But yeah,
Mm.
yeah. I love that. I love that.
Thank you.
I'm so glad you had fun. That's amazing. Yeah, I over the weekend I went to a Portland Timbers soccer game with my brother
Um,
and Tyler and that was really fun. Didn't sleep enough though, so I'm a little under the weather, but I'm powering through. It's all good. Hopefully it's not my fourth bout with COVID. I already have
oh,
tested twice negative, so
shit. Oh God.
one of those, but it's okay. I'm okay. I'm just, it's not like, I'm like laid up, but at the same time, it's, I purchased, I think, $46 worth of, over the counter medications yesterday that some of which I can't pronounce and some of which are like, is that a thing? Or what kind of syrup is this? And friends of mine are just like, you have to take this. You have to take this. And I'm like, okay, I'll do it. I'll do it. So, it's supposed to like, limit the duration of symptoms. And I'm like, you know what? I don't care. I'll drink anything right now. So
I feel that. I hope you feel better. And I really thank
thanks.
you for doing a podcast when
Of
you don't feel
course. I mean, just making it work, Karen. We're doing it. Even though this is somewhat of a mini pod. So let's get, do you want to get into it? Because I love
Let's get
your
into it.
idea as always.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. I'm definitely going to link this article in the show notes, but okay, go ahead.
All right, listeners slash viewers, if this ever makes it to YouTube, I hope it does because we match.
Mm-hmm.
So this will be a couple weeks old by the time you hear it, but like in case you missed it, so it's dated May 21st. It is a Pew Research Center survey indicating that 30% of Americans consult astrology, tarot cards, or fortune tellers. Most say they engage in these practices for fun rather than for insights or guidance on life decisions.
Interesting. So I love that you're bringing this up, Karen. How does this make you feel? First, I have a lot of thoughts, but I would love to hear your thoughts and feelings.
I mean, the first thing I thought was like, well, of course we are. Nothing
Exactly.
makes sense right now. Nothing makes sense. And I mean, I think it's as likely that tarot cards are going to make sense of my life as it is that like my employer's going to help me make sense of my, you know what I mean? Like,
100%.
yeah,
Yeah. I am so with you. And I also do not agree with the subhead that says most say they
Mm.
engage in these practices for fun rather than insights or guidance on life decisions. Calling bullshit on that because, like, who doesn't try to pull cards or like talk, like, look at astrology and then really think about their lives? Like, I mean, yes,
For
okay,
sure.
fine. Some people are doing it for fun. It's fine. But I also think that a lot of people actually do, you know, do this and like they really like live by these things. I have a lot of friends in my life who are very, very steeped in astrology. And I find that it's almost, okay, I'm not going to say it's a religion because that's not the right way of even saying it, but it really helps them understand their feelings and emotions and it validates things for them and it makes them not feel alone and it like makes them feel supported by the universe. And I think there's so much beauty in that. And like, just to your point about like nothing's making sense anymore, why not just pull a tarot card and see how you feel? I mean, I don't do this enough. I honestly don't. Like, I have a bunch of them in my closet. And I'm like, damn, I should just pull something. Because I know people who pull them every single morning and then they are like starting their day with an affirmation and it's just, it's calming to them. It's like very, like, it's a very grounding practice for them. It's a mindfulness practice. So I think there's just an enormous amount of benefit.
Oh my gosh, 1,000%. Well, and also, and we've said this before when we've talked about ghosts and energy and all of the things, there is a lot we don't know.
Yes.
And it's like going to the doctor and you posit something that you read online or you posit, you know what I mean? You go with something and a doctor will tell you, like, I don't know what it is. I don't know what's causing it, but I know it's not that. Okay, cool, cool,
Mm.
cool. And I feel
Yeah.
like that's how people, right, treat astrology and tarot. Like, you don't, you don't actually know. What makes you so
No.
sure? I don't know.
Totally.
Haters gonna
Totally.
hate.
Haters gonna hate. And it's like if tarot and astrology is not for you, people, just hit next or listen to us anyway because I think we're fascinating. And it's like I think it's just I mean, I was on a girls trip earlier this year, and as part of the girls trip, one of the women that I was with treated everyone to a group
Mm,
astrology reading. Not like group as in like we went individually to this person over Zoom, and she pulled these cards for us, and we were surrounded by candles and
mm.
crystals, and it was actually really interesting. And I've thought about that reading many, many times because like we basically posed a question, she pulled cards for us. She doesn't know us. Like it's like she was pulling stuff and I was like, "Oh, interesting." And like I just think that there's an enormous amount of support. It feels supportive to me. Like it's supportive of your highest good.
Absolutely. Ooh, I love that way of thinking about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's also about our connection to something
Yes.
that's
Totally.
bigger than us. Like that, I think is a little religiousy, right? Like this idea of us being tied to and having a connection to and being guided in some way or something that's bigger than all of us.
100%. 100%. And there's something really beautiful about that because then we
Yeah.
don't feel like we're like in the middle of the ocean on a paddleboard paddling by ourselves. Like there's like a little motor. It's like there's like a little, and then there's people around on their own paddleboards with motors. I don't know, this is a weird analogy, but like you get it. Like it's like
Totally.
you're not just like all out on your own because you're actually not out on your own. Like energy is like there's so much beauty and energy in being around people and be I don't know what I'm trying to say, but I don't yeah.
Yes. No, I hear you. And I know I've said this before. If I am to believe that the moon causes tides, I'm gonna believe the moon can do fucking anything. Do you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
if I am to believe that, but like the moon's impact on anything else in the world is like bullshit. No, I call bullshit on that. Like,
Oh, I absolutely call bullshit on that.
come on.
No. No.
Yeah.
I never sleep on a full moon. I just don't. I don't know
Yeah.
if that means I'm a werewolf or what, but I have been tracking it for the past 2 years.
I
And
love
Karen, I'm not even kidding. It's so fucking annoying. Like, I mean, I do
Oh,
actually sleep a little, but it's like very spotty. And then I'm like, well, of course I don't sleep because we're like whatever, 98% water. And it's like maybe there's tides happening in my body. I don't know. I haven't looked this up, but like, it's just there's a lot we, like you say, there's a lot we don't understand. I do have a question though. Have you
Okay.
ever gone to a fortune teller?
So, okay. So funny you say that because I'm picking up my phone because I want to find this text message. I'm going to quote this text message. Um, okay. Have I been a fortune teller? I feel like she was maybe a tarot person. There's a woman I used to go to every year on my birthday or for my birthday,
Ooh, that's
and
fun.
she would do a reading. Yeah. And I mean, this was so long ago that she would record it on a cassette tape. I know I've mentioned this.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That's
Um,
amazing.
but I feel like those were readings, not a fortune teller. So I do have a friend though who has been to one. And we're supposed to all go to one. We have a girls trip also planned this year, and we're supposed to go.
Oh,
And I just
fun.
wanted to find this text message from her, like saying like why she really wants us to go.
Yeah.
He took one look at me without speaking to me at all ever before, and asked if I had buried my dad's ashes.
Is that that's relevant to her, I'm guessing.
Oh, her dad had just passed, and she had not done anything with his ashes. And the guy looked at her and said, "Because he's right behind you."
Oh my God.
Like he could see, like this man who
Holy
does not know
shit.
you, does not know shit about you, nothing about you. You sit down, you've just lost your father, and that's what he says to you.
Oh my God.
Yo,
And this is the person you're going to?
yes.
Oh
Yo,
my
we're all
God.
terrified, terrified.
Are
Mm.
you going to do it together, or are you going to go in like a room privately with him, or how's that going to go?
I think we all just go one by one. I think that's
Yeah,
how it
yeah.
works. But
Okay.
yeah, no, I mean, this man said, I mean, that was the like opening shot. And she was like, okay, now you have my attention. What the fuck, man?
Holy shit.
Yeah. So, I mean, yeah, there's a lot there. But yeah, he said a bunch of other things. And, I think that you could argue like are self-fulfilling, whatever. Like, oh, he said this thing's gonna happen, but really you're the one who causes the thing to happen. So would you have done the thing? Right?
Right, the
Fine.
chicken and the egg, whatever. But yes.
But yeah, no, that like, damn.
Right. Like, how do they know? Like,
I
there's
know.
so many things that like that kind of stuff happens where, and like mediums and,
Yes.
all of that kind of stuff. Like, it's so interesting. And it's like, yeah, there's just so much that we don't know. I mean, I remember the only experience with a fortune teller that I've ever had is I was on a girls' trip. This is so long ago. I was in college. And a friend of mine who is this incredible artist, she
Mhm.
went in and she's like, "Can you come into the room with me?" And I was like, "Sure." So I'm in the room with her and she tells this woman who's the fortune teller, or she asks her, she says, "What role is art going to play in my life?" And the woman starts talking about art as if it's a man. And it
Oh.
was like, oh, art might, come back into your life because he's really interested in you. And then my friend was like, wait, 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 wait. I'm talking about like art, like painting. And then the woman was like, oh, right, totally. Well,
Mm.
exactly.
Oh.
And that's the
Wah,
only one that was
wah.
like a little wah wah. But it's not that I don't believe in fortune tellers. I just thought that was like kind of an interesting thing where it's like, but you
Yeah.
never know. Maybe there's a man named Art that's going to come into her life someday. And this woman has totally predicted it. So who knows? Yeah, it's fascinating. I'm so
Anything
excited
is
that you're going to
possible.
get like, yeah, anything is possible. Also, like, I love that you're going to do this fortune telling thing. This is amazing.
We'll see. I mean, yeah, I think I do also, I don't think it mentions it in this survey that we, by the way, did not fully read. So,
No, no,
like,
no.
yeah,
I've
yeah,
read the headline. Yeah.
yeah. Um, I will say, to me, this is also tied to the idea of energy work and, right, like
Yes.
that. I think we've all had experiences with energy shifts or intuition or all of those things. Like, I feel like this to me is part of that same notion of like, I can't see it, but I believe in it.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And that is powerful. Because if you think about something and it's like, I mean, you are this like expert manifester, Karen, and like you have manifested so
Thank
many
you.
things with your church ladies and all of that's like in
Oh
your,
man.
like other girls group. It's just like there's so much beauty in that. And yeah, I just think that there's not really space for like the cynicism around it because it's like, what the hell? Who knows what like I'm not interested in people who are like, I know better than whatever, like we don't know anything. We're just specks of dust floating in the wind, like on some ball of fire with a bunch of
Ugh,
water on it in the middle of what? A universe? What the fuck is a universe? Anyway, yeah.
that part.
hmm Totally. Trying to make sense of our lives. Or we're in a simulation. I don't know. I mean, I like some people think we're in simulations or we're in someone's simulation. I don't even know how I feel about simulation conversations. That's maybe for a different pod, but yeah. What is real? I don't know.
Listen,
So true. All right. Well, thank you, Karen. This has been so much fun.
thank
It's
you.
very nice to talk about these things. And you know what'd be really cool is if we had a tarot reader on who like read our thing. I think we've talked about this a long time ago, but like live on the
Yes.
pod.
Yes. Oh my gosh, we have talked about this.
That was a while ago though. I feel like it would be fun. Okay,
Yeah.
friends, hit us up if you are a tarot reader and want to come on the pod and do that. Read our tarot. I don't know how do you say that? Like pull cards, whatever. Do something that has to do with tarot. Yeah, let us know. But anyway, we will see everybody next week. Thanks for listening.